Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. How are we doing today? It is Thursday Tea with me, Katie B. I am Katie Bach, an intuitive spiritual guide and mindset coach. I help women clear their blocks, shift into a life that they love to live. So I'm so excited to be here today. I missed being live last week. Today, we are going to talk about something I'm really excited about because it's almost like we're going to open our minds to this new idea, this new prospect of what yoga can do for our life. And some of us know and some of us don't. So I'm really excited to talk about this today. But first, as always, it's Thursday tea. So my tea today is juniper mint honey. Hi, Amber. I'm excited you're here. The tea today is juniper mint honey, and it's from Tazo. So let's give it a taste. It's kind of like a little plain, but it has just like that slight mint taste. I really like it. If you're here, if you've got tea, coffee, let me know what you're drinking. Love to hear what you're drinking. So today we're going to talk about 3 facts about yoga that you might know or you might not know that can actually transform your life beyond the mat, beyond your yoga practice. So let's jump right into it. The first big fact that you may or may not be aware of is yoga is not just a physical practice. It is not just about moving the body. It's not just about getting flexibility and balance in the body or strengthening the body. There is a whole science behind yoga. There's a whole practice, lifestyle that goes far beyond the physical movement of your body. And this is really what we dive into in yoga training. It's really some powerful stuff. And when you talk to anyone who's taken yoga training in general, yoga training with me, they will tell you that sometimes it's like mind blowing what we learn about yoga and what's behind it, the philosophy and the science and everything that works in the background of your yoga practice. Now, it certainly is a physical practice. We get on our mat, we move our body, and most of us find yoga in the physical practice. And then we start to open up spiritually and we connect into these deeper parts of yoga. So if you're in a physical yoga practice, that's amazing. That's wonderful. And if you're ready to dive in a little deeper, I'd love to take you on that journey to dive deeper because there is so much more to learn. In fact, so many people that I know and that I work with, we've all experienced trauma on some level. And so we've found yoga for the physical practice. I found yoga when I was pregnant, doing prenatal yoga, the physical practice of helping my body feel better while being pregnant. And a lot of us find it for that physical practice. And as we are moving our body physically in yoga, it has this energetic and spiritual aspect that kind of opens you up to then dive into these deeper parts of the philosophy and the meditation and the spiritual aspects, energetic aspects that yoga really offers. So, first fact, it's not just a physical practice. There is so much far beyond the physical practice of yoga. And in fact, if we think of the entire world, like the entire world, every country, every state, the entire world, every ocean, and we think of Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, the physical practice of yoga is like the Hawaiian Islands, and yoga is the whole world. That's how small the physical practice is in the realm of the yoga world, of everything yoga. So it really actually is a really small part, and there's so much more to dive into. So that's fact number 1. If you have a physical yoga practice, give me a little emoji, a heart, a butterfly, something, a yoga emoji. Let me know. And if you want to dive deeper, add another emoji. Add a little wave like, yes, let's dive deeper. Raise your hand. Let's dive deeper and learn more. So fact number 2 is that yoga's purpose is really not about flexibility in your body. It's not necessarily about clearing your mind. It's not necessarily about calm and peace. Yoga's purpose is about liberation, about personal freedom, about completely freeing your soul to step into your true self. It is about liberation. The whole science, the whole pieces, all of the parts of yoga are guidelines and a path to liberation, to step back into your true self. And what yoga does is it guides you to face yourself, to become face to face with yourself, with that true self, and discover who you are so that you can free yourself. So yes, yoga's purpose is to relax you and calm you and clear your blocks and clear your mind and reset your mindset. But the deeper purpose of all those things as they come together is to liberate your soul, is to free you. And that's the big grand purpose of yoga. And so it talks about this in the Yoga Sutras, which is like the book of the science of yoga, and all the little pieces are talked about in there. And this is something we discuss in yoga training. We dive deeper into that purpose and really discovering that liberation and that freedom to step into your true self, to be authentically you. So that's fact number 2. Yoga's purpose is not necessarily to calm the mind, to clear the mind, to relax, to calm. Well, it will do all those things. Its big purpose is to liberate you. It's to free you, to free your soul so that you can step into your true self and be authentically you, which is some pretty powerful, amazing stuff. And let me just tell you, experiencing the journey of yoga, like my experience and the journey and working from the physical practice into meditation, into the philosophy, and really living this lifestyle is so incredibly powerful. Which actually brings me to our third fact today. Our third fact today is that yoga philosophy actually provides so much support in your physical yoga practice and in your daily life. Yoga philosophy is not just about getting on your mat and practicing the yamas and the yamas, which are like guidelines for working with yourself and with others in the world. Things like compassion, nonviolence, non-attachment, all these different things. But it's not just about when you get on your mat. It's about carrying these things off the mat and living this lifestyle. And the philosophy is so profound and powerful that when you start to learn it and dive into it, you really begin to discover these things in your life and how you can shift and transform these little pieces of your life. And as you do these things, you see these life-changing things happen. You see your life turning into this authentic place that you want to be in, that you feel free in. And it's like living your best life. And of course, it's a journey, it's a lifestyle, because everything is a practice. But yoga goes far beyond getting on the mat and doing the physical movements. It goes far beyond sitting on your mat and meditating. There's a whole system and philosophy and lifestyle that is not like off the wall crazy. Like, it's very simple to implement into your life that actually creates these huge transformations and shifts to help you to be free, to live a life you love, to clear your mind, and to enjoy, to feel that bliss, to heal, to do all those things that we want to do here on earth. Because that's what we're here for. Our soul is here on earth to discover liberation. This is the only place souls can be liberated, on this earth. Otherwise, why would we be here, right? If we could just be free, what would we do and live in this life? We come here in this form to discover liberation. And through the practice of yoga, not just the physical practice of yoga, of course the physical practice is important, and through that, through meditation, through the philosophy, through that lifestyle, and this science of yoga, you really begin to discover that liberation. You begin to free your body, your mind, your soul, all parts of you. So it's really, really powerful. And these 3 facts, as I discovered these things through yoga training, they changed my life. And they will change yours too as you start to dive into these things and really discover this lifestyle and how you can simply implement it into your life beyond just your physical practice on your mat. So our 3 facts, real quick, one more time. Yoga is not just a physical practice, number 1. Number 2, yoga's purpose is actually to liberate and free the soul, the true self. Number 3, yoga philosophy supports you beyond the mat in your daily life in huge transformational ways. So, if you want to learn more about this, let's talk about it. Let's chat about it. drop a comment below. Let me know that you want to learn more about yoga beyond the mat, beyond the physical practice. I have got yoga training that starts at the end of August, well, mid-August, really more so. It's an amazing, amazing experience, and anybody that's taken it will say the same thing. You can check the videos, you can check the website, all that stuff. It's a really, really life-changing experience because you learn about this lifestyle and you learn how to implement it in your life. And yoga training is not about becoming a teacher. If that's what you want to do, great. You'll become a teacher, you'll be confident. But it's also really about that lifestyle and learning these things that you can implement in your life and really create those transformational moments that bring you into this place where you're free and you're living a life that you love. So if you want to learn more, katiebach.com/YTT. You get all the details there. I'll be chatting about it for the next few weeks, so don't worry, you'll hear more about it from me. But if you're here, let me know. Give me a wave. I'd love to hear from you. It means the world to me when I know you're here. So just give me a wave. Let me know that you are here. And if you have questions about yoga training, about anything we talked about today, please reach out to me. I love to chat more. And again, yoga training starts mid-August. If you are interested, katiebach.com/YTT. You can get more details there. And lots of love to you guys. The tea today, one more time, was that Tazo tea, juniper mint honey. I don't know if you can see that tea bag clearly there on Instagram, but it's actually really good. It's like kind of, I would say a little plain, but I like the little hint of mint. Perfect for me. Anyway, lots of love to you guys. I will see you next Thursday.